Welcome to the Refractor Line, live every Monday and Wednesday, 5:30 Eastern.
The Refractor Line, going live now.
Pull the big one!
Yo, what is up, everybody? You got Mark here. You got Matt over there. Matt, how you doing, man?
Happy Hanukkah, Mark.
Happy Hanukkah, dude.
Thank you.
I hope
It's nice
you
of you to say.
had Hanukkah started when exactly?
Last night, first
Last
night.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, my
Very
first present.
cool. What was it?
So I was explaining to you, my girlfriend was raised Jewish, but kind of celebrates more Christmas now.
Okay.
Her parents were why would you phrase that?
They're mixed religion.
Mixed religion. Mixed. Yeah, there you go. So in our house we have Christmas stockings that we filled for each other. We didn't get each other big gifts. We had Christmas stockings, one for each of us.
I dig that. Okay, small gifts.
And
okay.
then one's for each of our pets. Like I have a cat, she has a dog.
Oh, nice.
So we all have our own
kinda
Christmas
part of the
stockings.
family, right?
Yes. And then for each night of Hanukkah, we pull something out of our Christmas stocking.
I like that.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
best
kind of
of
like
both
a grab bag. Like,
Bingo.
Blind. You're kind of
Yes.
like, feeling
Yes.
around. What's the heavy one?
Yes.
Not heavy enough. Put that back. I want something. I want the big time one.
Yes.
It's the first day. Let's hit it big.
So
All right,
my
cool.
first
I
gift
enjoy
was
it.
a Captain America ornament
Very
that
cool.
we put on our Christmas tree.
Very cool. And I'm going to ask you about this later.
Okay.
Well, you already answered the question.
Yes, it
'Cause
would
we're
have been a
gonna
nice
talk
segue.
about
Yeah.
MetaZoo Ornaments, because there's a
Yeah.
Mothman
Sure.
menorah.
Is
And
there really?
The Mothman is a
Oh.
menorah.
How inclusive.
But an ornament. And it was kind of one of those things, like, if I got that for you, like, do you even have a Christmas tree? And
We
it was
do. We have a
kinda like,
tiny
well,
one. Yeah.
Old Tannenbaum.
OnlyFans cards, what's up?
OnlyFans cards. Yerp. How are you? Merry Christmas,
Yeah.
everybody out there.
Yes.
Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. Happy holidays,
Yeah.
guys. Christmas for me, and I got all my Christmas shopping done.
Good for
so
you, man.
I'm
A week in
feeling
advance. Good for you.
Very good about it. Very happy about it. So got some good stuff. Always like I'm a good uncle. I'm gonna spoil those people.
Sure.
But also hooking up the parents and stuff because I'm an adult. So I want to make sure they're taken
So,
care of.
in your family, do you get presents for
Merry
everybody?
Christmas, Lounger. And yeah, Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Scott. Thank you.
Well, for everybody in our immediate family, right?
Sure.
So brothers and parents, right?
Okay.
Right? Outside of that, it's really not
Okay.
too expected.
Sure.
But as an uncle, I'm always gonna get it for
Of course.
a nephew,
Yeah.
a niece, something like that.
Yep.
That's just how I am. So immediate family, yes. And if we ever do change our mind on it, I think would be kind of like, all right, we're not gonna spend gifts, but we're gonna go to Vegas.
Sure, like a family outing.
I could
gotcha.
see that being
Yeah.
something where it's kind of like, hey guys, like don't spend money, but you know what? You have to buy a plane ticket.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll get a big Airbnb or something like that. Airbnb, something like that. But yeah, so I think that is it. Kind of, but it's kind of cool. We always do a gift exchange over Christmas, and it's
Yeah.
always nice. It's you need something to bring you up when you're living in these northern parts of the
Sure.
states here. It's
Sure,
cold as
man.
hell, man.
Yeah.
We're getting the cold wave has hit, but you know what? Hey.
There's gonna be a storm later this week, Mark. That's the word on the street.
Well, yeah, no. You got to show off all your new winter gear. You got the new hat,
True.
new gloves, new scarf.
Yeah.
Be looking fresh.
Otherwise, why do you have them? You're not gonna show them off.
So guys, big thing, fun thing we did over the weekend. We went to SmackDown.
Yeah,
Friday.
WWE. Yeah.
Cold as hell, so everyone had winter coats on and everything. So we were packed in there. So if you guys have never been to a wrestling event, I highly recommend it. It's fun.
Even if you don't follow wrestling, because the people that were sitting in front of us, Mark,
I had no clue.
no idea what was going
No
on.
clue, but they were having probably more fun than 90% of the people.
Get a couple of soda pops in you. You don't care who's who. You're just the energy of the crowd is usually.
It's kind of like, okay, you're gonna take me to a musical, a play, anything else, ballet. If you're in an opera, if you're hody toady, I don't know, whatever you're into. But you could probably go into it a lot of times without any expectations. Someone's dragging you there and you don't really know what's going on. Treat it like that. It's a performance. I mean, it really is.
It's
Just
performative
enjoy
arts.
it.
It's absolutely
Just enjoy
right.
it. It's like you're going to see the Blue Man Group. You don't know what the hell they're doing. Just enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
It was a lot of fun, good times. But man, I'll tell you, dude, they pack you in those seats.
Oh, very, very
So,
narrow seats.
We had floor seats. We put it on the Discord. You guys saw where we were sitting. Like the chairs they put are like for me and you. Like we're fine on it, like a normal chair. But if you're anyone who's like larger,
if you're over 210, 220,
because
you may be in trouble.
man,
And not
were
even just
struggling.
you, the person next to you may be in
We
trouble.
were struggling, bro. So
Those,
there were
yeah.
3 of us, and we
Yeah.
were surrounded by 2 large people, and it's not their fault. I don't
No,
blame for it.
it's not their fault.
Hey, it is what it is, but it's just the seats they give you need to be wider because it was having someone rub against you the whole time. It gets a little weird, man.
Yes.
it's a little weird. So I had that experience. Someone a very larger lady. I shouldn't say very large. That's mean. Larger lady was sitting next to me.
She is what she is,
No,
Mark.
hey,
I don't
she
criticize.
had her own beauty. I'm not gonna.
Sure,
But it
absolutely.
was just kind of very. It was getting very hot. It was getting very. I can't stand up because I can't sit back down without sitting on your lap. Like I feel like you're Santa Claus all of a sudden. So it was kind of one of those things. And you know, I don't blame them. I blame more the arena. On
You
that.
know what I noticed
But I'm
too,
sorry
Mark?
about kind of leaning in on you the whole.
Oh no!
event,
See,
'cause
I
kinda had
was
to.
locked in between you
I was
and
like-
TRL Secret Shopper, but at the same
Shit,
time,
dude,
like
sorry.
at the same time, while I was kind of like you know, like my shoulders were in, but like I was comfortable. Like I just kind of kept my hands in my lap, just kind of like enjoyed. Like I felt
See?
locked in, but I was
See, yeah, you had a little comfort.
yeah.
The dude next to me put his arm around his girl.
And then he put his hand on your shoulder.
Yeah, see that? A couple times. Oh my god. It's like I got a pat on the back a couple times. And
You're
I'm
doing
like,
great too, Mark.
Like, what is going on here, man? It was a trip.
You know what I noticed they do too, Mark, is that the chairs were not independent of each other.
Oh,
They were
locked them
locked.
together.
So like even if you wanted to like scooch your chair over, you couldn't. You were locked in.
And almost needed to stagger a little bit. If you could have,
Yes.
like, if anything, if they could have some sort of joint that would just move them 3 or 4
A
inches
little bit,
up, so
sure.
we could have a little bit of staggering. Because yeah, that was shoulder to shoulder.
It was
getting
tough.
It was getting a little warm. But
Yeah,
it was like,
yeah.
on a cool night. But guys, it was a lot of fun. I highly recommend to go to this sort of events. And just enjoy it. Really, just go there with. Don't be
Have an open mind.
pretentious or anything. Just
Everyone has their thing, you know. It was a very eclectic group of people, very diverse in terms of just
wrestling crowds are like airports. It's great.
great people watching.
Great people watching.
Great
That is
people
legit.
watching. Yeah.
And then Saturday we had NFL, which was great NFL.
Sure,
I mean,
Saturday NFL football. What's not to like?
you know, they had the Buffalo Bills going to overtime with the Dolphins, and then winning in the snow. I mean, how beautiful
Yep.
was that? I
Yep.
mean, that was really cool. You had the greatest comeback of all time with the Minnesota Vikings.
Matt Ryan, stinky Matt Ryan, man. It just
Wow, poor Matt Ryan.
What can you say?
Dude? Well, I don't own any Matt Ryan cards.
I wouldn't advise.
I wouldn't advise, yeah, but you know, it's off-season time, and I was kind of posting like Hot Wheels, or not Hot Wheels, Tops, like kind of snuck into the atomic like top 10. And I was like, what the hell is this about?
Yeah.
Some dude bought like 22 Otanis, a handful of Trouts. It added up to a few $1,000s, a few $1,000s here in the top 10. I mean, so
Sure.
he almost single-handedly did it. So we'll talk about off-season stuff, maybe tonight, maybe today. F1 is an interesting off-season sport to take a look at. But yeah, so Saturday was an awesome one, and then Sunday we had the World Cup match. Sunday World Cup, and then it went right into NFL football. And it's kind of one of those things, guys. Like the World Cup game was so good, so good. So you probably won over a lot of fans in America, right?
Yep.
And then they're gonna watch MLS, and they're gonna be like, "You lied to me. Like, what is this crap?
This isn't the same thing.
They're just dumping it deep and chasing after it over and over and over again. Like,
Over
what
and
the
over.
hell is going on?" But you know, whatever.
The talent pool is a little different, but it.
I don't mean to take a dig at MLS,
But it's these two things are not the same.
no.
It's like gorillas and chimpanzees, both same thing, but also different.
Yes, absolutely.
But no, like to your point, like that World Cup, I watched a handful of World Cup matches. I felt like I watched the last 3 Argentina matches. Soccer is a low key. There you go. The people spoke, although ironically, and I might have brought this up before, to the people that voted no, my mom and my sister.
You don't know. You don't have to tell them how many votes. Thousands of people, millions across the millions and millions.
Dozens of people voted.
Dozens.
Dozens of people voted. It
You
just goes
vote.
to show that soccer is a
I
low
could
key.
we could do. Well, there's not many viewers. We could have the viewers voting.
Sure.
No.
Soccer's a low key when there are stakes, when there is drama. Soccer is a really fun sport to watch because of the ebb and flow of kind of like excitement and drama and intensity. Because like there is gonna be lulls because you know there's passing the ball back and forth, but like it's like a slow build up when they get the ball like in the offensive zone and like they're setting it up for a shot. Like it's a lot of kind of like baseball where it's like quiet followed by like a couple of seconds of like excitement.
Yes, and spectacular excitement in the World
Very,
Cup.
very exciting.
And yes, you do look like Lionel Messi.
Enough
People
like
have
him. I could be his
spoken.
brother. I think you said I look more like his brother than I do Dave's.
I remember people complained this burger, like when they got it in real life, it did not look like that.
Really?
It was just like a slop of whatever. But either way, guys, it was a really exciting game. World Cup stuff, things like that. And then going into it ended like 11:50 Central, and then right into NFL football.
Yeah. Yep.
So they couldn't have asked for a better World Cup. The script writers did it right.
Sure.
So, and then into a great NFL Sunday.
Nice slate.
The Bears look great and lost, which I'm fine because
That's what you want. You want to show.
I want the draft pick.
Yep.
I'm not messing around. I know what I want.
You want to be competitive and also lose to preserve that draft pick.
So it was a great sporting weekend all around.
Sure.
And we went to SmackDown. So our sporting weekend was really
Very good.
enhanced.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
What's to complain about? It was a great weekend.
Yeah, right. Great weekend, guys. And guys, we're going into Christmas week. So I want you to get a gift for yourself. You earned it, guys. So let's talk about some things we told you to buy last week. Mm-hmm. Let's see how it went. Let's see. Did we make some money? Did we do all right? Did we beat inflation again this week? I think we did, guys. So, let's talk about the Cowabunga. We told you guys to buy this one. We're like, hey, the case has the Volkswagen. That's really why you want it. See this big-ass Volkswagen symbol? That's why you want it. Right there. That's the display. You're going to put that, and people are going to fucking love it. Well, great, guys. It's selling for $90. That's $79 plus $12.60 shipping, right? Oh, we don't need to click on this asshole. There you go, buddy. All these, $100. $98. Here we go. 90 again. 87, with shipping, 95. Guys, we're talking decent money here for this. For something that costs you $30.
Easy double up, Mark.
Guys, it was $6 shipping, you had tax. It was, 30, just under 40 out the door. Easy double up. So, something like this, guys, you beat inflation for the week. So, we told you last week, buy one. I hope you did. If you did, congratulations, you just made money. Green circle shit. You know what? Can I even do this shit?
There it is.
Whoa.
The masks.
Whoa. Because you know what? I got the Twitch Roundup thing, and it shows like what emotes were used the most.
Oh,
jeez.
Just throw a couple of masks. Is that alien? Is that an alien face?
There you go. What? Huh? There you go. Green circle, guys. Green circles all over the place. So, I don't know. That's a weird thing. So another thing we told you to buy last week was this NFT Garage Series 4. We were kind of talking about, hey guys, we're going off Atomic Hub, we're coming to Mattel Creations. We're gonna get a lot more interest in this because it's Mattel Creations. We're gonna get a lot more hate too, because they hate NFTs, right? Well, you know what, guys? That's a barrier to entry I'm willing to deal with.
Are these still sold out, Mark?
Yeah, sold out. Okay. And it's one of those things like, guys, is it really sold out, or do they take it off the market because things are going bad? That's why I'm asking. Yep. But it says sold out. You could say buy. Well, it says buy now, but it was sold out earlier. Yeah, sold out. Yeah, sorry, it says buy now, but it's not. It's sold out. So it shows you the percentages and things like that. But guys, this is going to lead you to other drops, and you can get redeemables right here. So I'm not sure what the other drops mean, if you need like a certain NFT for these other drops, or they're just going to know you purchased, like, you're in. But whatever, I maxed out at 8, so I get 8 times 7, 56 NFTs, right? So maybe 56, one of those will be eligible for one of these new drops, some shit like that. Or maybe something you had is eligible for one of those drops. Sure. So one of us will get in for one of those drops. So let's look at the prices, guys. I mean, these are crazy high. Like, look at these watchers. The watchers are hilarious, because people know. But what I do want to point out is the bids. 8 bids, 2 days, 2.25 days left. $102 already for the Pagani
Why?
Oh god, this is like a really expensive
Mark, can you
car.
sort by ending soonest, just to kind of see if any
bum.
auctions are ending coming up here in a couple of days or a day or two? That's interesting.
Oh, the 150 is a little too high, but hey, I'm gonna let this. I'm not gonna say anything about this because that seems like more like the ending price.
Yep. Yeah.
So we'll see how this ends, because that might be the ending price. $500 for the McLaren is very interesting, if that is. Whew. But it's 2 days left. 2 days left.
And I can also understand. I mean, we saw when we first looked at this last week, Mark. We saw a lot of high-priced buy it nows, and we saw the beginning stages of a couple of auctions that had been listed for like a day.
Oh yeah.
But one of the things that you're going to have to kind of take into consideration with some of these, and it's going to affect the market one way or the other, is that like we're not going to be getting these things in hand. By we, I mean the general we, for 12 months.
The Royal, at least. Well, maybe
10 to 12 months.
10 to 12 months.
So the people that are listing these things, like they're listing it as a pre-sale. They're listing it as like, we're not going to sell you this NFT. We're going to sell you this car that we're not going to get for a year. So if you're buying these things, like you're putting yourself at a certain amount of risk because there is only there's a window of time, I think it's 90 days, where if you buy something from eBay, you only have 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
After that 3 months, you cannot file a claim.
Yes.
Item not received or anything.
And if you decide to buy one of these early, what you probably will get is a emailed letter, or not an email, a mailed letter from them, I'm sorry, with tracking, saying, hey, your pre-sale will be available whenever.
Yep.
But you're going to get a tracking mail accepted by you, delivered,
Yep.
and it's going to be part of the trail, the paper trail.
Yep.
So they're going to be like, hey, we sent you something.
Yep.
It's after 90 days. Fuck off. Like,
Yep.
this is an automatic rejection. Like, we don't even deal with the person. Like,
Yep.
this is, sorry, tough shit. So pay attention to that. If you are buying early like this and you get something in the mail that's just like, hey, your pre-sale
This
will
is
come
what
in
you're
90
getting.
days, or, a year, just be careful, because that's what they're setting you up. Make sure you document that with eBay. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't buy this early.
I wouldn't buy it this early, so take these sales with a grain of salt. Is all I'm saying. Like, it's nice to see some of these selling for $200-$300 off the bat, but I don't know what to.
I think they're going to settle.
they're gonna. Yeah,
I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
I'm with you.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even look. As exciting as these sales are, Marco, between the two of us, we have 4 redeemables. I have the Cadillac, you have
I
the
have
Pagani,
3.
you have the Corvette, and you have the Cadillac as well. Is that right? Mm-hmm. I have no interest in selling right now. I just it's a process I don't want to put myself through. I'd much rather wait. If I'm gonna sell, I'm gonna sell farther down.
And it seems like this is going to be a mess when it comes out.
Yes. Do we even know when their marketplace is going to be up? Have they given
They
any
did
sort
a
of...
quarterly thing, so they say Q1
Okay.
of 2023. So we'll see how that goes. But, I mean, it might not go out smoothly and things like that. So we'll see. But again, guys, this is making money on something that, I have 3 redeemables. Let's say this goes kind of the crap here and just, each of them sell pretty cheap. Oh, I mean, this one's already over. I don't know. I already made money. So this is another one, guys. Green circle shit. I mean, like even with the NFTs, you're going to be able to sell those NFTs once the marketplace comes live. So again, series 4, guys. This is all green circle stuff.
There it is. Light it up, Mark.
I'm lighting it up. Series 4 and more green circle stuff, guys. So we're just making you money. So that's 2 inches is making you money. So
that comes down. I mean, this is luck of the draw.
yeah, look at the draw. But again, if you bought the 8 packs, you have 56
probably did okay.
NFTs.
Yeah.
If you got 2 redeemables, you're probably doing all right. You have all these others to sell, especially when people find out. Because here's an example, guys. So when we bought tops on wax, so oh, Matt, I don't think we're going to be able to figure it. Do you remember anyone that was able to be burned? Do you remember the burn thing?
I remember. It was like Mookie Betts or something like that. It was someone where...
Bellinger? Is that somebody?
It's 2 L's. Cody Bellinger. But I do remember the instance where there was a group of people that decided they're all going to accumulate a certain card and then just burn it. So that the actual circulation amount was much lower than stated. So they would take a card, let's say there was 500 made. If you burned 300 of them, there's really only 200.
Yeah, well, the other thing was you could burn 5 of them for a special pack. You would burn 5 cards and receive a special pack. So that's what they did with MLB Tops. And I'm telling you, they're going to do something similar with this. You have to have 5 of these NFTs to get the special pack. So that's what I expect to happen in the future with these. So... I think the NFTs will be very valuable. So, Matt, I don't know. I think, again, 2 for 2. We're hitting it out of the park.
Sure.
All right, moving on, Matt, to the last thing we told you to buy last week was the Elf Funkos, right? So I went through two times. So $120, 60 NFTs. How many times did you go through?
3 times.
3 times. I went through a 3rd time after I went through. Eventually I went through 3 times. But what really propped this up for me, Matt, was these $10 epics. I mean, they were selling for $10 a piece. And I have this. I thought I put it up somewhere. Inventory. Go to sold. Elf Funko. And you can see, guys, sold a bunch. 8, 9. These are all these epics, right? So these $10 on top of your redeemables, which you can sell for, which aren't going for great. But let's see. What are the... legendaries?
There were some marked legendaries, or not legendaries, epics. They might still be where they are, but $12, $13. That's where they were kind of topping out at, I think. But a lot of the ones that I was buying and selling to fill out my royalty were $9, $10, $11, which I think there's 15, maybe 15 or so epics for this royalty. Like, I pulled a ton of epics, more epics than I think I ever had before. So I did really well with reselling those to fill out my royalty,
So
like
did
funding, selling one to fund the other.
More epics than I ever have.
Yes, like I was pulling out of a premium. I pulled like 4 or 5 epics, not with every pack, but like there, 1 or 2 packs. I pulled multiple epics.
So that was funding a lot of this when you're pulling at 10, 15. Well, especially some of those that are 15. You sell 2 of these for, let's say, 75 or whatever, and you have 6 epics on top of it, $35, $40, and it's 120 out the door. So hey, you're up a little bit. Take your money, move it on, and I think these will go up as time goes on. So this is
Yeah, I agree.
something to keep an eye on. But again, guys, 3 for 3. I would say 3 for 3, Matt. That was another hit, Funko hit, and there we go. Green circle stuff.
Green circle stuff.
Boom, pumped it in there. Boom. All right, guys. So that is what we bought last week. Everything looked pretty good. Anything else you want to say about last week's stuff, Matt?
No, I mean, a lot of it was luck of the draw. Some stuff is not luck of the draw. Hot Wheels, you just got to be there at the right time, and you'll be
First 2 for sure.
Yep.
It was no problem. All right, guys. What we're buying next week, or really tomorrow, is we have the Ford Bronco. 1 per customer, guys. Okay, always pray that when you see the 1 per customer, it's a good sign. And really, it's just really nice. It's the new Ford Bronco, right? New edition, RLC. So you have all the high-end wheels, stuff like that. Great packaging.
Nice case. Yep.
So very cool. And it's a Ford Bronco. I think this is a very easy buy. Ford Broncos are very cool. $25. Easy buy, Matt. This is an easy flip.
Sure.
What do you say?
Absolutely, like you said. There are certain, not buzzwords, but buzz phrases. Like when I see them on a listing, I feel a lot more confident. When there's a limit 1 per customer, great. When there's actual physical numbering, whether it's to 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, great. So this is,
10 spoke, the real riders, real wheels. People care about that stuff. Oh, anything's out there to combine and shipping, because $25 you can pay $6 shipping. That is a little bit of a headache. Well, if you want to add one thing, okay, it depends on the price thing, but I think the Hogan and Terry Funk is the easy buy.
Nice quality on those. We talked about
Very
that.
high quality, and people are gonna love Hulk Hogan. Just hey, we're talking about people passing away.
Holster man.
You said it 9 minutes. Okay, number 2. Let's say you don't want to spend $75, you want to spend $55. The set 2, people love Bret Hart.
Sure.
People love, just
Hart Foundation.
Hart Foundation, Jimmy Hart,
All
of these things. I think this is also a very nice buy. It's going to be a timing type thing on selling this as well. If you're not into WWE, you want Hot Wheels, you want our guy Paul George. All right.
Oh, so, Bret Hart, Hometown Hero says, is that Montreal, Quebec?
Oh, awesome.
Quebec? I think that's it, or is that Toronto, Ontario?
Right behind me.
I can't remember.
Well.
Calgary, Alberta. I'm sorry. I was thinking of all the wrestlers in different provinces. Calgary, Alberta. Yeah.
So if you already have those, yes, and you're like, I don't want to do the Hogan thing. This Paul George Hot Wheels, I think it not selling out is kind of maybe a good thing. People don't seem really interested in it. But
it's a weird overlap, Mark, of an NBA player in Hot Wheels.
The sneaker boxing, and guys, it's got a giant Nike symbols all over it. And that's really what does it for me is the Nike symbols.
Little collab, yeah.
Not so much like I don't give a shit about Paul George.
Not many do. He's a good player,
right?
but he's not a needle
should
mover, as Roman Reigns will say. He doesn't move the needle.
No, he doesn't. But you get the Nike symbol on that, and I think it's a sharp looking car. So I think that's a really interesting order, and it's limit 2 per customer, Matt. So again, I don't think many people are buying this, but it also is limit 2. So those are a few things I have in mind. So that's WWE, that's Hot Wheels. Besides that, I want to say I don't have much else. Matt, anything else?
No, I mean if you want to, I don't know if the other Hot Wheels, like the BMW or I forget what it was. Oh, Minecraft.
Oh, what happened to that?
Well, that's what I was talking about.
It's sold out. This.
Diamond Steve?
This is interesting to me because I think Minecraft is just growing and growing and growing. There's not a collectible market for it, but these people have to get older.
Sure.
I think in 10 years this will be a big deal. It's Minecraft, like, Matt, have you played Minecraft?
I haven't.
I know of Minecraft, but I didn't play it because it's kind of one of those things like I know I'll get like, kind of addicted to it, but those people are coming of age.
It's just world building, right?
Yep. Well, yeah. But there is kind of like a quest or whatever you should be doing.
Sure.
Kids are still super into it. Like kids love this game. Look at Minecraft YouTubers, Matt. They make millions of dollars.
Really?
It's unbelievable. Okay. So this is another one. I like this one a lot, and this is kind of a quiet one because this one was from the Comic-Con, I think.
Mark, highlight that last bullet point. I think that's an important thing to note.
Oh.
There you go.
Matt, I didn't even catch that.
First ever Minecraft collector.
I didn't even catch that. So that's, we got our guy Steve out there in Littleton, North Carolina. Send him one of these.
We're sending one of those, that's right.
It comes in this nice diamond, Steve. It comes in this nice box, and that's what's in it. Yeah, I like this a lot.
Diamond level Steve.
But this is a hold. So this is something put in your garage. You know what I mean? Put in your attic. Give that a few years. Once these kids come of age, I think that'll be, 10 times. This would be a $200 pick. But who knows? That's speculation. We get a lot of...
Well, it's part of what we do here, Mark, is we speculate.
Yeah, that's part of it. Hey, I love Antiques Roadshow.
Sure.
And I always like that it's Mark Wahlberg that is kind of like the Antiques Roadshow guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great
show.
It's a great April Fool's joke for anyone doing interviews. Just, hey, we got Mark Wahlberg coming up, and it's the Antiques Roadshow guy. Yeah? All right. Okay, so, yeah, guys, so that's, that's another buy. So if you want to add something to your Ford Bronco, there you go. Another buy tomorrow is, Matt, the Hasbro Retro Toys Funko.
I'm excited for this one, Mark.
So am I. 18,000 standard packs, 18,000 premium packs, guys. That's not very many, so you're going to need a lot of different entries, all right? Oh, let me do the green circle so people know we're not messing around.
Make sure they know.
Like I say, we're talking the greens. Tomorrow, yeah, so these guys, 18,000 standard and premium, it's not very many. Mm-hmm. Especially something that is kind of like, Hungry Hippos. Stretch Armstrong has had one previous.
The Mr. Potato Heads.
Mr. Potato Head has Bumblebee and
too good.
Optimus Prime are huge. But guys, I realize people maybe, getting a little tight on money and things like that. Hey guys,
'tis the season.
This is your time to strike. Mm-hmm. I think this will be worth a lot. I mean, when other people are struggling, do your thing. 18,000 standard, 18,000 premium. I think you need to do those things to get extra entries. So that means do one on your computer, do one on your phone, turn off the Wi-Fi. If you have if you plug into the Ethernet for your computer, each plug-in's a different IP.
Yep.
So I plug in 2 computers, I do a Wi-Fi, I do my phone. I get 4 easy entries. It's not a big deal for me. Do the same. Follow me on this. This is, you don't have to create anything special. You just have to
follow me to freedom.
Yeah, right? There you go. It's Mr. Potato Head as Optimus Prime.
Too
Fire. Good. Furby, good one. Optimus Prime as Bumblebee's great. Hungry Hippo, huge. When they get the other ones out of these, this is going to be big. Stretch Armstrong. And then everybody loves Freddy. So keep that in mind, guys. When you buy these packs, don't just think, oh, it's all about legendary and royalty. Sell those epics. Sell them maybe the same day, maybe.
Unless you want to build the royalty, sell your extra epics regardless. Those are that's gonna be really key in filling out the rest of your set if you're gonna try to.
We should bring Simon in. We should play heads up. Maybe when Dave comes.
I would love to do that.
Do a little heads up. But guys, I think this is gonna be a green circle buy. I think this is gonna be easy slam dunk, Matt. This if you get through twice, 120. Let's say you get 1 or 2 redeemables with the epics. Easy turnover.
Sure.
That's going to be easy money. Easy money, guys. So, more green circle, Matt.
Oh, Hasbro Funko? Do it, Mark.
Boom. So, more green circle, guys. Hasbro Funko tomorrow, 1 o'clock Central.
That'll be good.
Want to look? Did they have anything else up about this that I want to look at?
I don't think so.
Join us on Discord. Just the redeemables. That's pretty much it, guys. You get all the important dates at the bottom. So just keep in mind, guys, this is going to take a while. Especially with the redemption window in May. You'd be like, oh, I'll get it in October. No, think again. Well, September. But no, think again. It says Q4. Probably not till the end of Q4. So that's just how they roll. And Hasbro is just a big name. Yeah, their stock might have taken a big shit, but whatever. They're still good.
It'll be all right.
they have all the My Little Ponies. Is Hasbro.
One thing we talked about last week, Mark, when we were looking over the redeemables for the set, is that a lot of these, I think Stretch Armstrong is the only one that had previously existed. Like, obviously, there's going to be no Mr. Potato Head as a Transformer. There was no Hungry Hippo. There was no... Well, there's a Furby. I take that back. But it was a different looking Furby. So there's a lot of ones that are appearing for the first time. Very unique looking ones, which is nice, and we'll see if that translates to higher value.
I think it will, because I think that's the type of people that like Funkos, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Hopefully. All right, guys, let's talk some MetaZoo stuff. So, Matt, is there any other buys this week? I don't think so.
I think that's it. I think this is kind of
those two.
It's been a whirlwind last week or two as far as buying stuff. I think this Funko drop is probably going to be, for me, I think is the tying the bow on the end of the fiscal year.
Funko Bronco to end your year.
Funko Bronco. That was my nickname in high school.
I thought it was the 10-foot pole.
That was wrong.
Yeah. Okay, guys, let's talk MetaZoo. We haven't talked MetaZoo in a minute, because last time we talked MetaZoo, we're saying, hey, they got to win us over with a promo before we start buying again, because the Halloween promo was disappointing. You know, I was able to sell it and get some decent stuff. Matt, were you able to sell yours or
which ones?
They were the Halloween. They came in like a 10-pack.
Oh yeah. But I sold a complete set really early, and it wasn't even. You had a full set of full hollows.
Yeah, and I sold those early.
Mine was really like scattered, like some non-hollow, some reverse hollow. I sold that super early, and made my money back just off that alone, and then I sold some masks for $50. So I think I doubled my money.
Yeah, and I think that was kind of like we were both kind of like, we were disappointed kind of how it went. I think it was. It was kind of like, we're going to wait for them. And then we were disappointed by the Seance drop. I mean, that speaks for itself, guys. Yeah. If you guys don't know what happened to Seance drop, look it up. They screwed up the packs. There was a cadence with everything.
It was bad.
It was bad. So we're like, they have to win us over with the promo before we start buying again. So they had their most recent promo was the ornaments, Matt. $20 for a random ornament, but you got a promo card and a booster pack. So the promo card was, in a cellophane sleeve, the plastic
wrap, yeah.
Yeah, and then you got a pack you could actually rip open for 5 cards, right? And the 5 cards were mostly hollows, right? You usually get 3-4 hollows out of the pack. So a lot of hollows. So it's kind of like you're getting a ton of hollows when it's only, I think, a 19 card set, and you're getting that. You're getting 3 or 4 hollows per pack. You're looking like, hey, okay. The ornaments looked really nice though, and I wish they would have showed those off more. They didn't on the Pin Club thing. So you got a Pin Club ornament, a booster card, and the booster pack with 5, right? So for $20 and shipping and tax, so let's say 25 and change, right? 26, 27. The NFT booster boxes don't have the mapping issue for Sans. That's good to know. At least they fixed it on that. So that's gonna they'll fix the price, but it's too late for everything else, which kind of matters. So the MetaZoo ornaments. Let's take a look at the packs, Matt. So we have the Christmas Rose full holo card, $71. Great sale. This is a little early.
But that's when you want to list them, Mark. We've talked about this before.
List it right away. Don't mess around. Snowy, $39. Great. Took a best offer on the ornament. $6 on something that wasn't one of the big hits. $55, and that was yesterday on the snowing. I bet he's gonna regret that. Here he's setting a set of 3. The Pin Club ornament one, a non-hollow, $15. Wow, he's gonna regret that. Snowing again, $35, and then here's some of the ornaments, which I think the ornaments.
Oh, there's the Mothman Menorah you're telling me about.
Mothman Menorah. Matt, I think this is a great looking one.
Let me take a look at that.
You might want to go on eBay and scoop one of these up.
Oh, look at that.
High quality.
Looks pretty good.
A lot of shine, good metal. I mean, these are high quality ornaments.
I can't help it. I mean, look, I'm in a situation where I could make use out of that because I am Jewish. I celebrate Hanukkah, but I also live in a house where there is a Christmas tree, so I can utilize that. But I'm kind of curious if you celebrate only one of those religions, if you would. I'm not trying to get into a deeper conversation here.
Well, that's kind of the same thing. Like, would I hang up a menorah
that's what I'm
ornament? Saying. It's kind of no. Not
And if
really.
you're Jewish and you don't have a Christmas
But
tree,
if it was a gift from you,
oh yeah,
I
then
would
yes.
hang it up, and that would
Yeah.
be the thing. That would be why I have it up. Would I just hang it up on by my own?
Yeah,
It'd be a little weird, wouldn't
it'd
it?
be. I mean, maybe not weird because it's at the end of the day, it's a MetaZoo ornament.
Yeah, it's just a MetaZoo thing.
It's
Right.
just-
Don't think too deeply into
Yeah,
it.
yeah, and I think that's what I was trying to say. Maybe don't think too deeply. It's an odd thing to, not odd, but it's different to market a Mothman menorah ornament as part of a Christmas set. Is all I'm saying. As someone that
Fair.
has had their hand in both pies for 39 years now.
Fair, and that kind of puts me on the I don't know. I just think it's a little.
It's,
I don't know.
Yeah, I appreciate the
It's what it is.
inclusivity. That's all.
It is what it
That's
is.
at the end of the day.
But for $20, okay, so it's kind of 144 results right now and sold because it's early. People are just getting 131. So it seems the prices are already going down pretty quickly.
Yeah, which is expected, I think.
Yeah, right. And I don't know if you're gonna get your money back on these. Like, do I think a hoop snake is gonna sell for $15?
I don't.
No, I don't. Ding bell for $15. No. Here it is, best offer accepted. I don't know what it was, but it was already under that. Like it's not going to go up. I can tell you because I have a lot of wrapping paper.
We still got it. I still have all mine, Mark. Maybe we give those away on our
I
stream on
have this
Wednesday.
beautiful wrapping paper, and I'll tell you. Oh, Matt, do you want to look at the price? Let's take a look at this MetaZoo wrapping paper. What do you think?
For a single roll,
If it's under a certain amount, I'm going to just use this.
I'm gonna say
$20 for all of them.
Good luck.
And $26 shipping. Get out.
someone's trying to sell it for 10.
Oh, $10 with $22 with $12.
I would sell
shipping.
mine for $10 if someone wants to take it.
5 things of wrapping paper. That might as well. That's the price.
That's the price. Yeah.
That's the price.
You're
Everyone's
you're
getting-
Hobby Lobby at this point. You're just selling wrapping paper at
Everyone's-
cost. There you go.
Oh,
That's more like
what?
it. That's more like it.
Dude, just use it. I think I'm just gonna use this, Matt.
Sure.
Everyone's getting gifts wrapped in MetaZoo stuff.
Ooh, someone sold a set of 5 for $20. Man, we missed the boat on this, Mark.
Look at that shipping. God bless them.
No,
How
it shouldn't-
long ago that was?
That was October. It shouldn't
You
cost.
sell
15
one every 2 weeks, guys. This is done. There's nothing happening with this. So the ornaments are gonna go the way of the wrapping paper. They're not resellable.
Mark, you
but-
should sell the ornaments with the wrapping paper. Your singular ornament. Did you get one?
No, but if I got a ding bell, I'd sell it with this.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm wrapping people's stuff in these.
Thank you. That's nice of
wrapping
you.
paper. But yeah, guys. So, when people are like, "Why don't you talk about more MetaZoo stuff?" It's like stuff like this, guys. They have to win us over again,
Yeah.
and this didn't do it right away. I'll keep an eye on this sort of stuff. Who knows? Maybe more will. Like it'll pick up, and this isn't the peak. But for $20, or it's gonna be like $30. Let's just say 25. You're gonna have an ornament to sell. And let's say you have 3 hollows and then the bonus hollow. So you have 5 hollows to sell, or 4 hollows and an ornament. This is such a break-even thing. I just feel like you're struggling to make anything on this if you don't list it right away.
Yes.
So,
Yep. It's a rush to sell. With pretty much a lot of their promos, a lot of their sort of releases at this point.
But you know what, Matt? I'm gonna drag my feet, and I think in 30 days, I might get you a little Christmas ornament for
That's
next
nice
year.
of you to say. And, I'm gonna pretend like I didn't hear that, and I'm gonna be
I'm gonna
surprised
surprise
if you do.
I'm gonna make a
In
little,
April.
Make a little note. Give to
If
Matt.
you bought a case, you got a promo
give
unique to
Matt
the
in
case.
12 months.
Can you search that, Mark? Let's see if a case case
If
promo.
you bought the case, you got a promo unique to the case. Oh, okay. Let's
See if there's a case promo.
Ornament.
Yeah, full screen that.
Let me hit F11 again.
Oh, is that the first listing? Case promo right there. Okay.
It's a new year. It's a ball dropping. Okay.
I know a thing or two about ball dropping.
Oh man. Have you seen what MetaZoo are they promoting? Native.
I did. That's the next set, right? Yep.
Introducing our first of many MetaZoo native cards. Her connection with flowing water will make her a staple in plenty of water ore decks. So they're already saying, hey, we're going to make things that matter. Joker, what's up, man?
What up?
Well, here's what she does. Contract, destroy all beastie tokens. Tokens thing is hard to keep up with. I don't really know how powerful that is. If you are wearing an Atabe pendant, which I'm sure you have to buy one, place all opposing beasties in the arena with an aura cost of 2 or less into their owner's chapter. That was my whole thing with water. Was
That's
doing all
right.
the cheap ones. If a real rainbow is within eyesight, ooh.
Oh boy.
Place all non-aura pages opposing casters' control into their chapters. So kind of a cool card. I'm big on water.
Yes, you are.
I think that's
Always
kind
have
of a
been,
cool
Mark.
little totem pole thing they got going up there. But again, I can't recommend you to buy it.
No, I'm out on this. Unless there's something that comes along with the
It
set.
looks cool.
Some gigantic pull, like chase card. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 3 times.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna do it.
No, I would recommend buying something else, something older.
Yep.
So cool that they're still rocking new stuff, guys. And we have a lot of older slabs and stuff like that. I think we're pretty happy with our collection, I would say.
Yeah, I'm not looking to add to it anytime soon.
Because I think the older is better. We've talked about this. Like, what if a game takes off? What are people gonna want? The older stuff,
Original stuff. Yeah.
not the stuff that everybody could get now, right? So just keep that in mind, especially with this ornament set, because it looks like you got some great ornaments.
Yeah.
If this is best offer, man, I might get you this. The best offer.
No thanks.
Might try to say, hey, $20 for all of them. I got a menorah, hoop steak. What if they had your guy though?
Sinkhole Sam, it'd be a different story. Then I'd consider it. But I don't know. It's not for me.
Yeah. So there we go with that. Anything else you want to talk about, Matt? We talked about all sorts of stuff to buy this week. MetaZoo prices. We have a big Whatnot Wednesday.
Yeah, a lot of MetaZoo stuff. We were just talking about how much we don't like the new stuff, but the old stuff, which is the stuff we have, that's good.
Yeah,
You're
we
looking
like
to
that a
buy.
lot. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's, we have a lot of stuff, so it's kind of interesting. Look what what are you interested in? We have promos, we have old stuff. We do have some new stuff. I don't know, all sorts of goofy shit going on. And we'll be doing more Hot Wheels, whatnot too.
Yeah, probably next week.
Yeah, so that'd be cool. Doing that sort of stuff. Man, anything else you want to say to the people? Anything else going on? Anything else you want to talk about?
I'm hanging on by a thread in fantasy playoffs, Mark. I need
No.
less than 5 points out of Christian Watson on the Packers tonight.
It's possible.
Very possible. Like I'm giving myself like a 1 in 10 chance. It's not gonna happen. But a guy can dream. It's okay to
Yeah,
dream.
right.
Dave told you that. Remember that?
Hey,
it's okay to dream.
I told Dave that.
You told Dave that. That's what it was.
Dave was questioning.
Someone told someone. that
Dave
it's
was
okay to-
questioning his dreams. I told him it's okay.
You
to
told him it's okay to dream. That's right.
dream. Yeah. So
I never forgot that.
he's ready. Yeah. Good luck to everybody in their fantasy football playoffs. Anybody's in those. Those are always fun.
Yep.
Yeah, Matt. That's all I got for today.
Me too, Mark. I think it's a big day tomorrow. A couple of drops we're excited about. And,
Keep making that money,
Ride
guys.
it out through the rest of the
Yeah,
year.
exactly. And everyone have a great Christmas.
Yep.
Enjoy it. Relax next weekend. And,
Absolutely.
yeah. Be here Wednesday for whatnot. Matt, you got to say hello to our friends.
Hello to our friends in Australia and New Zealand. Greater Australia.
The whole
As a
area.
continent.
There
Not
we
just
go.
the country, the continent.
Love it. All right, guys, and as we always say to end the show is
Pull the big one.
All right, peace, guys. Have a great
Hit
rest
him
of
with
your
the gritty.
week. Hit him with the gritty, Matt. All right, guys, catch you on the flip side. Stop by Wednesday.